All right, guys, we're back. So I want you to know the only reason I did the Facebook I just had a complete breakdown. I was already having the thing with the loyalty thing. And then I'm going to be honest with you, Candy. No, I don't like that Larry at all. I don't see anything technical or anything pretty animated work. Nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I don't know. I mean, just. And it's not that I don't like dog trainers because I adore Mark. I realize Mark's profoundness. And of course Michael. And when you think of people think of Bart Malone, I really think of Michael as a trainer. I think of Michael as a trainer. She's my favorite trainer. And that guy Marcus. So it's not like I don't like any dog trainers. It's not that. It's just I don't like e-collar trainers that don't have any technical aspects. If you said to me, this guy does what you do, except for he's got the ability on that concise dime turn that he can turn it right or he can turn it left. And you only have the ability seemingly to do it randomly. So this makes him technically more advanced than you. I'd say, you're right. And I would say, in my case, turning either which way is incidental, but if that's the status quo, I will work very hard to be able to turn them right or turn them left. And you could do it. You could do it. So that's why and I think the difference is this is my life's work. If you say to me, this is this guy's life work, I said, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Look at this guy's lifestyle. And this is my life's work. And just, I'm not mad, Candy. I mean, I feel like now I'm just making all these. If you had told me at the beginning of the week, your faith in the people that you thought were your super fans would be shaken, honestly, I would have said, that blows. That blows. Not, I'm setting out to do that. You know what I mean? But no, I don't. And I mean, you can please feel free to tell them I said that. And technically show me footwork, show me micro movements, show me some behavior modeling, show me not slapping the dog's ribs, show me not physically touching them, show me. And it's not that this is my life's work, and these people don't, take it for that. And JD, I mean, just flippantly mentioning all, and so that's great. I don't feel bad dispatching these people. And not even that. I don't even think of it that. I'm exiting from their life because they have these people to help them that are right on the same level as me and in their mind doing the same thing as me. And maybe they are nicer and more accommodating and more willing to help people than me. Maybe they don't throw little temper tantrums. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm just flatline. I mean, if you had told me at the beginning of the week that's what was going to happen, I would say NFW. Ricky likes Sean O'Shea, and Candy likes Larry Crone. No, that's not going to happen. They're going to be. It's nothing personal. It's just, it's not that, and if you said, well, what's the situation? It's not, oh, they're dead to me. I'm dead to them. I can't feel anymore. I think that's what happens to me. I'm so committed and so compassionate about helping these people. That's what it is. And then when that isn't there anymore, it's just like with the dog. You take that away, there's a complete behavior void. And that's what it is. At least I have awareness of what's going on. But that's what it is. I'm so compassionate, committed to doing everything in my power. And they're going to throw somebody else up in my face and say, here's your contemporary. I mean, that is just,
When you're already down.
it's not that I'm down, it's just you're trying to always have situational awareness and assess what's going on around you and assessing the people around you. And if you think that I believe that that's this guy's life's work and his training is as technically valid as mine, no, I don't. No, I don't. If you said, here's the technical aspects, I don't see any of that in any of these people's videos. I don't see any footwork. I don't see, and that's what it is. I so committed, and it's such a forward motion. It's such a 110% commitment to do everything in my power to help these people. And then when they do this, it puts a complete stop to the momentum. And then I'm just, I mean, you can see I'm not mad. I mean, I'm kind of sad, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be sad about anyway. So, I mean, people are sad, but I mean, I'm still functioning and I'm still, I just realized I can't have these things, if I'm going to be able to complete this mission, in whatever time I have left on this earth, it's not going to be with people that are trying to educate me, by virtue of people that I don't think produce anything that can even be considered serious work. So maybe that's what it is. And I just end up feeling like I'm the bad person. If I dispatch people, maybe that's how Dave feels too. I mean, maybe the things I say to him cause him to hate me the way, and I don't even want to say I hate these people, but I just hate that, I guess maybe the illusion being lifted that, and I told Summer, the analogy would be that would be me saying to Dave, oh, Ben Nichols released a new album. Here's all the whole lyrics to it on your page. What do I expect him to say? I mean, he doesn't ever respond to me, so I mean, he wouldn't say anything. But I mean, that's where I was. I wasn't saying anything. I was speechless. And then finally, I just said, thanks for your support. And I don't go on these chat boards. I don't, and I'm sure these people are, friends with them on these chat boards or whatever. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not, available or don't seem like a friend to these people like people on chat boards do. Because there are chat board friends. I've had them. I still have them. I could go on the lab board. Pop Top is my chat board friend on there. Pop Top supports everything I do. I haven't been on there in a couple of years. Anyway, that's the deal. And if that is my warped sense, then that's just, I guess, who I am. That's just who I am. I can't, Lori, I didn't think I was wrong.
You're not wrong. Not that.
That was just, I mean, maybe Candy didn't know about the other thing, but I mean, to pile that on me. If you had said Mark Patton said, I would have said I love him. And I mean, like the training Michael and them do, it's technically so much more technical than mine. They would easily be able to say to me, the technical aspects of our training are much more technical than yours. I would say absolutely. I see that. I see that. But I mean, any of it's got to have technical aspects. I mean, it's got to have technical. If you said, ballroom dancing or whatever didn't have technical steps, I think it does. I think it does. Just based on what I've seen from the behind the scenes of Dancing with the Stars. It's very technical. You know what I mean? Unless it's on freestyle or something. I mean, it's if you're dancing with a partner, it's not just, well, I decided to put my foot right there this time. Am I wrong, Summer?
You should have caught on.
Yeah, you should have seen my foot coming.
I should've known.
Sure, it smashed on your toes, but so I don't know. That's what just, if those are my contemporaries, I'm doing something wrong. Those were my contemporaries in 1997. Because I'm willing to bet if you ask this guy, he's not using the pager in a technical way if he's using it at all. Anyway, it hurts me. I'm a very sensitive person. And that's why I can train the dogs. I mean, Summer knows that. Summer understands me because Summer's a very sensitive person too. Summer's just more guarded with her emotions than me. She doesn't bust out crying all the time like I do. She's much more guarded. Summer has a sadness.
Not in front of people.
Summer has a sadness. Well, that was the way she's raised. Me too. She'll get like this eventually. Oh no, I used to be the same way. Now Protestants, I'll tell you what Protestants do, not have a bunch of emotion. And if you have problems, I'll tell you what you do. You keep them to yourself. You keep them to yourself. And if there's something people don't want to hear, you don't say it. And that's how I grew up. If someone's going to have a bad reaction to something you're going to say, don't say it. So what ends up happening is people do terrible things to you and you don't tell anybody because you don't want them to have a bad reaction. Now I got over all that. Summer will get over it one day too. And the world breaks everybody. The world breaks everybody. And, compared to Anger and his wife in Morocco, my problems are nothing. We're Anger in Morocco, whose wife saw the videos. Remember, she doesn't have a Facebook.
Yeah.
And I try to keep in mind, and that's why I came back, because I told Summer, there's people in India. That's our third largest viewership now on YouTube is India.
All these people have to look forward to them, and then all of a sudden you're not there.
I can't just be some petty, ridiculous person
No,
all the
it's like,
time. I can just do that when we turn off the camera and I start having a tantrum to Summer because,
Where's my shoelace?
oh, Lisa's remote is lost. Lisa doesn't know it yet, but Lisa's remote is lost.
We're gonna find it.
And one of our remotes is
We
lost.
have
And last
10,000.
night, 3 remotes were lost. And we got that box from Dogtra. They were supposed to send us 3 collars, and they only sent 1. So I have to call Regina and tell her. And this is the email. Those idiots only sent me 1 collar. So anyway, at least we've got 1. So anyway, that's what's going on. I just realized that's what it is. I'm so gung ho. All somebody needs to say is, I need help, or I want help with this. And I'm just bending over backwards to help them. And then when I realize, no, it's not even that they don't appreciate it, that they're really not taking it as seriously, or it wasn't as serious I thought it was. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I admit I'm a complicated, ridiculous person. At least I can admit that. You know what I mean? Because it's like that thing on Facebook. If you can't take me at my worst, who could blame you? That shit's ridiculous. That shit is ridiculous. But again, if I'm not special, and if I'm just one of just countless e-collar trainers, then either A, I can't handle that, or B, and what I'm doing is just status quo with everybody else. My advice is go be friends with them because they will be a better friend than I am. They don't throw temper tantrums and demand fierce loyalty. But I think that's what it is because I'm so willing to commit so much effort to helping people. When I see that there's no loyalty, I don't want to do it anymore. And it's not that I have any hard, I wish any bad on them, as Ricky said about me or whatever. I'm just emotionless. I don't know, that must be the Protestant thing or something, where you're just master. Because in my filmmaking class, we have a homework assignment where you're supposed to do a video where you look completely emotionless. After being really upset. After being really upset. And I got an A+.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an A+. Right now, you're supposed to go through all the different emotions. You were happy, you were sad, and you were just wait.
That's on your writing class?
No, there's a filmmaking class. Werner Herzog is this guy's name.
Oh,
Oh, they're coming up with all kinds of them now. There's a screenwriter. Aaron Sorkin's doing a screenwriting. let's just say our characters are going to take on, maybe that's what it is. I can't have these people on my show. And then, it's like that one time when George liked Banya, thought Banya had one or two good jokes. And Jerry was just,
Yeah.
maybe that's where I get this stuff. I don't know. Maybe I am some product of just watching sitcoms. Could be that. It could be that.
My grandmother's like that. That's all she had. She said to teach her.
Well, no. Well, yeah. No. There's people that think that
She was
history is like the Andy Griffith Show. That was the good old days, where Otis would just drank too much. He wasn't a severe alcoholic. You know what I mean? He just drank too much every single weekend. I don't want anything. I don't want the world to be the way it is. I don't. And I don't, and I'm not sitting around saying, well, I'm looking for a reason to dispatch these people that I think are my super fans. I don't even know. It's hard for me to make analogies, but I mean, it would be showing up to a Dave show, all of us wearing Lucero gear. No, head to toe. And doing nothing but want to chat about Ben Nichols. That's not even a good analogy because this Larry Crone isn't Ben Nichols. All right. I'm going to go do videos. I'll have this shirt on so you'll know it's today. And I'm getting a grip. Mario, I know you're thinking, oh my God, she's losing it. I'm not. I just, yesterday I was just like, how much do these people think I can take? And thanks for your support. Because that's my one little corner of the world. I don't go on these chat boards trying to shove my method in these people's faces. Do I? I tried it. It didn't work. They all got mad. So I don't do it anymore. And I'm not some troll. I'm a person with a good heart that tries to help these people.
Yeah,
and then when they're not loyal, I can't have them in my show. They can go be in this Larry's show or this whoever else's show. Go be in their show. That's all I can say. Because I can only surround myself with a certain amount of people. And I do think it has some effect of you've just got these people coming at you all the time. I haven't even, looked at my emails today. To the point you're just running them through. Maybe am I running them through tests or you're running them through filters? You're running them through filters to get to that inside circle. And then when you thought they were there, I mean, it's too much. It's too much. I mean, I was just yesterday. I just closed the account. I mean, and then I realized Shiju in India would be lost because I've told this kid I will, help you learn how to train dogs. We're gonna have him for an intern too, and I didn't want to abandon Chelsea and Mike. So anyway, I'm wrong. I'm just ridiculous. Are these people like, she just needs us to like everything, But that Linda was like, oh, you're fans or whatever. I said, let's just say I'm not, the support isn't overwhelming me. And how do you think I'm just overwhelmed with the support? I'm not, and I believe me, I do take notes of who likes my stuff. And that to me, I do feel like I have supporters on there. It's the people that I thought were my supporters when they're not. So then I think, am I not giving enough loyalty to other people? And that's my karma. I'm not getting it back. And I think, no, because people like Mark think of me as loyal to a fault. So then I'm thinking, okay, so I'm doing it too much. Then I'm just like some, seem to come off as some dish rag that just has no value. I don't know. I don't know anything. That's the new title of all of our videos. That she doesn't know anything. Just ask Eileen. Ask all my bullies. She doesn't know anything. I've been fooling all of you people for all these years to give me all that money. Yeah, all that money.